Year.
What up, Matrix?
Liked up.
Appreciate you, G. Appreciate you, Matrix.
Member. Star join the WZA community with member starting star at $2.99 a month. https://www.youtube.com/channel/cannel/ucvobph19eirhmhgyE2g/join. Bot Rix has correctly joined the channel. Stream Elements bot running robot - learn how to customize the bot here. https://docs.streamelents.com. Cy Young and Rookie of the Year. You must be good. Facsimile.
What up, chat? What up, chat? Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button and sub, man. For some reason, my channel took a hit yesterday. Well, not like a bad hit, but like, I don't know. When I went to bed, my shit was like at 1.9 something. 1 point, I don't know. I was ready hit. I don't know, but now I'm almost at 1.3, bro. I don't know where I gained almost 100 followers from, but I appreciate it, man. I'm just keep doing what I do. So look, y'all. I'm stuck in Chicago, bro. I wanted to get traded, but I didn't. So I'm gonna try to finish this season out with this team. Hopefully, I can go to another team or get traded. But I'm trying to win the Cy Young Award, which is the best pitcher, you know what I'm saying, in each league or whatever, American League, National League, and rookie. Oh, I might get the batting title too. Then I'm gonna get Rookie of the Year. So I'm going for 3. I think Gold Glove too. Yeah, I'm going Gold Glove too. So it's a lot of awards I'm trying to get right now. So when we finish out the rest of the season, we'll see, bro. But I'm good, bro. Imagine somebody getting 4 awards on a sorry ass team, bro. Like, we probably ain't gonna make the playoffs, but I'm still trying to push for it. So with that being said, let's lock in, chat, man. Y'all hit that like button, hit that motherfucking sub button, bro. Like I said, I don't know where I gained all these followers from. Like I said yesterday, I was at 1.19. That's where I was at yesterday. I hit 1.18, but now I'm at 1.28. I'm about to hit 1.3. That's crazy, yo. Like I said, I don't know where that shit came from. But yeah, man, let's keep this shit going, y'all. Let's see if I get invited to the probably not, but let's see, because right now it's the home run derby, all-star game, and features game. I doubt I'm in the home run derby. I only got like 2 or 3 home runs. All-star game, I could possibly be there. I think I seen where I was like 10 games ago. I was third in voting, and then the all-star features game, I don't know. But let's see what they do. Okay, so I didn't make the home run derby, but I've made the all AL American League All-Star lineup, and I'm starting. So that says a lot. And I'm a rookie starting with All-Stars. Come on, y'all. You don't get no better than this, bro.
It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Back here in Philadelphia, and the right-hander with the good curveball, Wiz. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Turner with another scorching run of play lately. The 1-1 is fouled off.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez sizing this one up, and there's one down. Nico Horner will come up to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off. One
The
out,
fact that I'm in
bases
an
empty.
all-star game in my rookie year is crazy, yo.
Foul ball there.
After this game, I'm gonna search and see what rookies in like actual baseball, like real life, who made it to the all-star game in their rookie year, and I'm gonna read the list off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, it's almost unfair that he can just pull that knuckleball out of his pocket and float it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
Juan Soto at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That complete.
Yo, niggas can't do shit with me, boy. I'm really like that, man.
It's the strikeout, inning over. Offense held in check there. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. The American Leaguers on top, 1-0. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Wiz back to work.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Acuna with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. That one missed.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Swings through that. And that's in the dirt. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
These niggas trash, bro.
So here's Riley now.
I say that watch he get hit on run. As soon as I say that.
There's a strike. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Matt Olson stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Right through there for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. And that's
Yo, imagine me and Showtime Otani on the same team, bro. Cause we both like two-way players, bro. I'm gonna try. My first destination is Baltimore. My second was the Marlins, the Florida Marlins, Miami Marlins, whatever. Because them bitches got 10 of the top 100 prospects on their team. That's good, bro. But then I might try to I wanna play with Showtime Otani, bro. I definitely want to win a World Series, bro, before I end the series on this MLB shit. So I'm good for this season, and then next season or something. Hopefully I get traded, yeah.
way high. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's the ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Here's the pitch to Olson. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the third. It's a lead for the American League. 2-0. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Joe Ryan.
Why they take me out, bro? Okay, I got my strikeouts. I knew they was gonna do that. There's too much talent on the team for me to start the whole game, I guess. We win or lose. Okay, bet I got the player. Alright, yeah, we won. We get the win plus player of the game. Let's get it, bro. Not only did I make my first All-Star game as a rookie, I won and got player of the game. Come on, man. Come on, bro. I'm a legend, bro. Make sure y'all hit that like and sub, bro. So y'all thinking about, you know what I'm gonna do later on when I get off stream? Cause look, y'all go show some love to my boy Channel 21. I know he's not in here, but I'm thinking about go play some My Career. Damn, should I? I'm thinking about making a player and playing the My Career shit. I don't know if I should do it. I got 100,000 VC, bro. If I should do it. Or should I take one of my players I already got and do it? That's what I was going to do. Just dominate. I don't know. time she hit me up. It's been like 50 games. That's what I've been waiting for, man. Get me off his team, bro. First of all, congratulations on making your first MLB All-Star team as a rookie. She didn't put that in there. It's well deserved. Is there anything you would like to chat about before the second half of the season gets underway? Here we go. Yes, I'd like to talk about my options for requesting a trade. Yes, get me fuck off here. Well, the trade deadline is coming up fast, and it's my job to try to help you get what you want. I'll see what I can do if you give me an idea of what you're thinking. Let me see, it says, I'm not happy playing for the White Sox because I don't think we are a contending team right now and I want to win. Yes. I'm just not happy playing for the White Sox in general. Yeah, I think it's the last one. It's not that I don't want to play for the White Sox in general. It's just I'm not happy playing for the White Sox because I don't think we are a contending team right now and I want to win. I'm too good of a player to be on this team, bro. So let's go with that. I understand. I'm sure the White Sox won't be too happy to hear about this, but maybe they are going to find a trade that works out for everybody. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they losing me and a good player, but at the same time, they could get a lot of assets from me, bro, because I'm a good player. Hopefully, we get fucking traded, yo. I'll let them know that you're not happy and would prefer being traded to an organization that's more of a contender this year. Sounds good? Yes. Exactly what I wanted. Now, chat, we're going to try to play until we get traded. If I get traded early, we'll still keep playing. But if I get traded late, I don't know. I ain't going to say that. Regard what I just said. Let's just see what happens. She said, we'll see where this goes. It might take a little time for the White Sox to work out a trade, if they can at all. But until then, keep focusing on your game. Facts. Regardless of what happens, I'm excited to see what the rest of the season has in store for you. Talk to you soon. I'm just curious who wants me, bro. Hopefully I go to a good, I don't even care what team I go to. That's why I won a World Series. I run a state championship, high school, college. And come on. I gotta win a rookie year, bro. Make sure y'all hit that like button and sub up, man. Appreciate y'all in the bitch, bro.
It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Chicago White Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Wiz. Matz back to work. That's hard hit on the line. Trout makes the catch. Now there's one away. Here's Joe Adele.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Adele launched a homer in his most recent game. That smash towards center. Catches, stumbles, hangs on.
All right, kind of lost his balance at the end there and gave us a little flare, but that was a really nice job tracking it down, and that thing was sinking fast. If it gets by him, it was going to roll for a while.
2 outs, base is empty. Wiz measures 5 feet 8 inches, 22 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Out to center. Adele moves under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout been in the league for years.
There's a swing and a drive. He
Oh
won't
my
get
God.
there. That should be extra bases. Trout around second on his way to third. The relay.
Oh my God. Man, this is why I need to get off this team, bro.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Ripped on a line, makes the catch for the out.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Swing and a foul out of play. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
Ball, that's out.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2 outs.
Hey.
Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run.
Yeah, hit me, 'cause I know it's gonna happen.
To the plate. And there's
I'm
no
gonna
doubt that
miss
they'll
being in
feed off the
Chicago, but
energy
this
from
is
this crowd,
team
right?
is trash.
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity.
So look at Minnesota. Excuse me.
Intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. They limit the damage here. But
I know wherever we go, wherever I get
times
traded
even
to,
it up
we
through
finna win a
8
championship.
All tied up at 3 apiece.
Shout out to the 3 in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all.
Here
I feel
on the
like
south side.
I feel like I'm gonna get traded after these games.
And the batter now, Zach McKinstry. Line drive. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Here's the throw. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise, you take a potential run-scoring opportunity off the board.
What's up,
Great
Cole?
throw to third.
Cole, I be seeing you with other people chats, bro. Like, what you be talking about sometimes, man?
Winning run out second. No one out. And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his
Handphone.
streak going.
Hand phone.
Where is your handphone?
This one in the air right field.
The fuck is that hand phone? What
And
are you
there's one
talking about,
down.
man?
Tries to get back and save.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear.
Wiz with a mediocre showing in this one.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense,
Talk to people.
some good signs in this one, though.
I still don't know what you're talking
And the
about.
final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by.
On stream game.
Cole, I don't know what you're talking about.
Peace and love, chat. Hope y'all all are enjoying the stream.
The Chicago White Sox. First pitch. 1 down. Wiz steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that is out of play. Anderson, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Here goes the runner. Robert to right field, way back, gone.
Shit, man, y'all must have got news I'm leaving.
Sixth home run of the season. It's 5-zip.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most time for a new baseball, just like right there.
No outs. Runner on second.
I think you're getting traded to the Yankees, lol.
Man, don't wish that on me, bro. I'm a Baltimore Oriole fan. I'm from Maryland. That's my rival. I mean, I really hope I don't get traded there. But if that's the best team that trades for me, I'm going to play for them, man. All my heart, bro. But I really want to go to Baltimore, so. But I think the Dodgers. Some strange reason I think the LA Dodgers going to go for me, bro. But I said I want to go to a contending team, so my agent going to let the trade buyers know. Like this, they tell my agent, tell him, look, this nigga's one of the best players in the league, and he's a rookie. He want to get out of Chicago. You think he want to go to another sorry team?
Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Stay active in chat to become a mod. Enjoy the stream.
Robert on his way around third. He'll score easily.
I literally hit a triple, yo. That's why I'm gonna keep working on my speed. That could have been a home run. Y'all see how I'm hitting better, bro? It's over, bro. This is why I need to get on a good fucking team, bro.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He hit that ball real.
Yo, that's my first triple of the season. That's crazy. I got like 30 doubles. I don't know how many singles I got. First triple.
Really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
That nigga just stood there.
Benintendi to the plate.
Come on,
Runner
Benintendi.
third,
Hit
nobody
another home
out.
run.
Here in the second game of the series. Rip to short. Tosses to first. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage
I
done
might
with
go
that
to the
pitch. Hard
Padres.
grounder, but he
You
wanted to
named
get that ball
Machado.
in the air. maybe drive it into the gap.
Miranda,
One out
Tatis.
and a runner at second. Wiz with some new hardware on the mantle after winning this year's All-Star MVP award. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Adele hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
I'm ready to search. Who won All-Star MVP and Rookie Year? I'm ready to search it. Hold up. I don't think they said about it. Ain't saying it. They said there has been players who won the All-Star Game MVP and Rookie of the Year in the same year. They did not win both awards in their rookie year. It don't even make sense. Let me see who won Cy Young in their rookie year. Fernando Valenzuela was the only player to win both Cy Young Award and Rookie of the Year in the same year in 1981. Dang.
back at right field. Bottom of the 7th. So now it's the White Sox DH. Wiz.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. One run across. Another comes in to score. Tag, and he's out at the plate. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 10 and the Angels 3. Wiz really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Drove in 3 runs on the day.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Shout out to the 3, man. Appreciate y'all, man. We're on the road to greatness right now. I'm about to be pitching this game. When they show stats about pitching.
It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill here today, Wiz. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Zach McKinstry, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Fought off foul.
W.
Appreciate it.
Ball. Damn.
I'll probably play some dead when that event start, or wherever that spring trap, or wherever that shit is.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Hi Party Britty, my name is Cole Damiani.
Nolan Shanuel getting ready to hit. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And it's fouled away. Wiz, a former All-Star. He throws a curveball, a cutter, a four-seamer, a knuckleball, and he works in a slider.
1.28K already? That's crazy how it's moving so fast. Proof of up.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I was at 1.9 or
Peace
something
and love,
yesterday.
chat. Hope y'all are enjoying the stream.
No, 1.19. That's where I was at yesterday when I went to sleep. Woke up, that shit was that. It might have been one of my shorts, yo. I did post the MLB short the other day. That's why I'm on this, because the traction bringing MLB people to the stream, so. But like I said, I'll be on dead soon. Real soon.
That's
With the
good.
RP and shit.
Time to Vaughn. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Trout. Right now he's 9th in the AL in home runs. Check swing. No appeal. And that's ball 1.
I'm trying to get out of Chicago, man. This team cool and all, but I need to win a championship. I'm probably getting traded in the next couple of games. We'll see what new city we're going to.
Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Cool, let me know, maybe we can play.
Right, I got you. Got you. Shit, I might be on my way to Baltimore. I might be on my way to New York, LA. I don't know what team gonna trade for me, but I gotta keep playing good because Chicago, my days is number here.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Angels go quietly there. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago.
Fuck Chicago.
First and second, 2 outs. Wiz digs in now. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
And the first offer.
Bro, he hit me, bro. Oh, hold up. I gotta play that back. The nigga hit me, bro. Man, he hit me, bro. It hit my shirt. Boom. It hit me, bro. I should be walking.
Montgomery on second. Vaughn at first. 2 out of the inning. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Dives, and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game. Just as much as they do later, here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
To the right side, Shanuel. He'll do it himself. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. And the White Sox will strand 3. We played an inning. And we're back. And now here's the veteran DH, Jorge Soler. Wiz back to work. And that misses. Ball 1. Soler starting as the designated hitter, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Cuba.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit, takes ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
No score here in the second. Next offering
ball
upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I got 3 and 2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Fouled off. He was late. And the right-hander deals. And that one upstairs, ball 1. First and second here, no outs. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now he launches a throw over his head.
This is why I gotta get off this
And he's going to get
team,
to
bro.
second with nobody out.
God damn.
Here's Joe Adele. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
In the air, right field, Topman. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Aaron Schunk in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fouled off left side. Got him. 2 out.
Man, it's almost unfair that he can just pull that knuckleball out of his pocket and throw it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Angels 2, and the White Sox nothing. Back here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Zach McKinstry. This is a guy who's in the lineup first. First and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the.
Y'all see that? It said White Sox. They the #1 team amongst teams for trying to trade sellers because of me, bro. It's crazy. That's how you know I'm getting traded. Like, what team won't put a package together for me, bro?
Field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Close, but called the ball. 1-2 to count.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
That one off the mark. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Here's Mike Trout.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Swung on, belted, back there.
2-2-2.
Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Singled and scored his first time. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. And another ball.
Look at all my pitches
High
is
level
out
of
there.
confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swings and misses. And a count 2-1.
1 strike.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And next for LA, Logan O'Hoppe. He reached on a walk his first time. Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
I just don't want to be
He'll
here,
score,
bro. My
and
energy
it's an RBI
is just, I just
single.
don't want
It's
to be here,
3-0.
bro.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. On the inside corner for a strike. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the third and final game of the series. And that one hit to first. And that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Smash that one through the.
White Sox going with a new arm. Owen White.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And first. Offering is fouled off. Wiz was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. And now the count is even.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that All-Star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the All-Star game, so he should appreciate this.
Adele on the run. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Wiz with a subpar two-way performance. Not much success pitching or hitting in this one.
Rough all the way around, Boog. Not many silver linings for him here. Just got to flush this one and hope for better the next time out.
hell is this? Now all of a sudden, look, I asked for a trade, and all of a sudden, this nigga want to talk to me. He never did this. Hey, Wizard, let's chat about your performance as we grind through the dog days of summer. We are very impressed with your overall performance as a two-way player. Yeah. Shout out to the five, y'all.
It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right. We'll be back. Wiz now at the plate.
Designated hitter, number 8.
Left field. Santander in pursuit. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Two outs, base is empty.
Number 8.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One out, base is empty. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Miles Straw, the next to hit. Man at second. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Wiz steps to the plate for the White Sox.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing went around. That's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tachman on second. Fletcher at first. 2 out of the inning. Stays alive. That one ripped left field. Could be extra bases. Coming home. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and it's
How you running, bro?
a run, a hit.
I don't understand that shit. You slow as shit. You got 41 speed and you running, bro. Damn.
a man left. We head to the second on the south side. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the White Sox 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 8.
Francis back to work. Foul ball there.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. It's still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Got him swinging. And now the right fielder, Miles Straw. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Into the dive, and he's got it.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Wiz.
Number 8.
This one high in the air to left center. Varsho after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Wiz will hit next. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
To third. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Wiz did not have a banner showing in this one. Had a single and an RBI.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense.
So 2 down. So up next for Chicago, Wiz. Just missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 3 of this 4-game series. On the ground, right side. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Back here on the south side, new inning getting started. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Jimenez. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 8.
Berrios back to work.
Ball,
and that
action
one
time.
almost got him. And that chops in for a strike. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 2. Right side, Lucas makes the catch, and there's one gone. 1 out, base is empty.
Number 8.
And there's a foul ball. And a foul ball. And it skips into dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. The 1-2. Headed towards the corner. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down. Go ahead run on base. Davis Schneider digs in now. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next pitch is outside. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. And a count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Wiz with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
You out.
Yo, Zay, what's good, bro? Trey, you know what I'm gonna do? This is what I might do. For 2K, I think I'm gonna make a I got 100,000 VC. I might make a build that I might want to make next year and try to grind them. I don't know. It's just a thought. I probably won't stream it. I might stream it. I don't know. Just trying to come up with ideas, man.
It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Chicago White Sox. And we'll one down. And next is the designated hitter, Wiz. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. And that one is lifted in the air. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Benintendi up here. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Squirts away a little bit. Go to second. Save.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a big inning with that steal of second. Now 2 runners in scoring position. This could be the start to a nice rally.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Now a long throw home. The tag out. 2 out, space is empty. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Man at second here with 2 away. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
It's funny. When I'm about to get traded from the fucking White Sox, Chicago White Sox, we start doing better now. I don't know. Maybe they happy I'm leaving.
Gets it to first, and Benintendi is out. And that'll do it. 2 down, base is empty. And that
Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Appreciate y'all in here, man. Shout out to the 5, man.
now Wiz. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Inning over. Wiz with some solid production in the win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
year. Peace and love, chat. Hope y'all all are enjoying the stream. That's good. Cool, let me know, maybe we can play. You out.
Here's the White Sox DH, Wiz.
Number 8.
And there's a foul ball. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And that skips into dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That was pretty nasty.
Man, that thing just barely got the zone, so you almost can't blame the guy for laying off. I mean, with the way knuckleballs dart all over the place, realistically, that could have just as easily missed by 4 or 5 inches. It's such a tough pitch to not overcommit to, so sometimes you just hold up and hope it dances out of the zone.
And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Keith matched a homer in his last game. One down, base is empty. There's a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Get him out of here, man.
Man, it's
Shout out
almost
to the 6
unfair
man
that
that
he
like
can
and
just pull
sub
that
chat.
knuckleball out of his pocket and float it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
1-1-1.
Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We move on to the second here at Comerica. No score. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the second. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. Wiz back to work. Suarez, a former All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Venezuela. Close but called a ball. And the count is 2-0. That one missed. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And now it's filled up.
Full count.
And he walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And a foul ball. Carpenter went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And that one hops the wall. One run's in. The second run scores. And they take a 2-run lead. And he's got a 2-run triple.
Oh, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Foul ball there. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good eye right there.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And now Wenzel Perez.
1-0.
And that one is inside. Torkelson stands at third with one gone in the inning. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. My draw. On the move. 2 away down.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
Now it's John Murphy.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Gets the call. 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
No, that's
And
it.
ball 1. Runner at third. 2 away. Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Tigers 2 and the
Number 8.
on the ground to the left. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach Neto. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one fouled off.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that chance handled. Steps on first for the out. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Next offering is fouled back. The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Green in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball, no.
In the dirt.
1-1.
Keith leads off first with one away. Fouled off. He was late. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Suarez in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 2 and the White Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Benintendi able to make the grab. One away. Next is the designated hitter, Matt Vierling. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Robert makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And next to hit for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. This to center field. Nice grab on the run. That is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Tigers 2 and the White Sox nothing. 2 aboard, 2 outs. First pitch misses. Out towards right center field. Carpenter sizes this one up, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Wiz back to work. Just missed. Murphy goes 6'1", 34-year-old vet, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. Hard ground ball base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So the batting order turns over. Zach Neto up now for the Tigers. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. Fastball for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. And a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That misses. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here.
1 strike.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Two on, 1 out. That one missing inside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one is in the dirt, and the count is filled up. Murphy over at second, Keith at first, 1 gone. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He is struck out, and he is walked. That's in for a strike.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come. Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Ball.
And that skips into dirt.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Next
2-2.
pitch, not close, up high. And
Ball
misses
3.
inside.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 on, 2 outs.
One.
Smoked on the ground a second. Handles, throws the first, third out. No runs on 2 hits. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Winkowski.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Wiz in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
You know, these White Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Perez makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Wiz was not great at the plate here, but turned in a solid pitching performance.
Yeah, Boog, today wasn't his best day at the dish, but he pitched pretty well, and he'll look for better the next time out. Got to keep a level head when you don't have your best.
When you getting traded? W stream so far. W Welch World Turbo Globe showing America's military medal folded hands, medium skin tone.
Wiz now at the plate. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Just missed. Wiz, in his rookie season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's a former All-Star Game MVP. The next offering misses, and the count now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Torkelson makes the catch, and there's one gone. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
You know, these White Sox need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That's outside, and that is ball one.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Wiz, the next to hit, takes ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Run comes in from second, and now they trail by one. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Go, man. Get me off this team, bro. I'm not in my stream till I get traded. I mean, I'm going to play
Now
someone.
it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Line drive, and that's the third out. First and second, 2 outs. Wiz digs in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Out to short, Neto. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers take the first 2 games of this series. Wiz could have done a bit more to help them out.
Yeah, put it all on me, yep.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Wiz, the next to hit. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do. Back at Comerica Park, bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Puts it away for the out. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
This new. I ain't never been able to get a perk and a package. Shit, I might as well do this one for the easiest one.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Neto for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 out, bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Neto throws to first in time. So the lineup flips over. Now Zach Neto. That smash towards center. Takes a tumble and hangs on.
All right, kind of lost his balance at the end there and gave us a little flare, but that was a really nice job tracking it down, and that thing was sinking fast. If it gets by him, it was going to roll for a while.
And now the center fielder, Wiz, 0 for 3 in this one. To third, and it goes just foul. Deal 1. Ground ball right side. Keith. They get the force. They limit the damage here. So they get Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That's a hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Tag, not in time. He scores. It's 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Wiz. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That one way inside. On the ground, Neto. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Colt Keith with the tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Wiz had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
I still ain't get traded yet. They must be working out a hell of a deal, man. Oh, you said when I'm getting traded? I didn't see that. I don't know.
It's the
Any game, it could be after any game, I can get traded, bro. My fault, Welch. I didn't even see your comment, bro.
Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Back here on the south side, bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Wiz. Burns back to work. On the ground, right side. A dive. Nice stop. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Swing.
All right, y'all. I had handle some important business. Appreciate y'all, man.
Gonna miss strike one.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
But you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good Vladdy Guerrero
Right
on
there,
Arizona.
a bit of a
What the
lost
hell?
start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Brian Ramos steps to the plate for the White Sox. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Throw safe.
Right
And
there.
the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Three-two now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
0-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. Here's Marte for one. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And that misses. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
The count's full.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Line drive, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. White Sox strand a couple. Still tied, 1-1. Two on, 2 outs.
Number 8.
Inside.
WChat WZAG TYT 100 points military medal folded hands, medium skin tone. Peace and love chat, hope y'all all are enjoying the stream.
Corner for a strike, 0-1. My draw, the runner at third, Robert on at first with 2 down. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. Brings it in. That is the inning. No run. The top half of inning number 6. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Now he'll turn for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Fires over to Guerrero. And that's the third. One gone, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Abraham Toro. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Wiz with an okay game in the loss.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end okay. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game.
It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Wiz. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know, just about every front office is watching him and dreaming of having their own guy like him in the organization.
Lawler tossed to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 8.
Gallen back to work. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So up next for Chicago, Dominic Fletcher. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Chopped on the ground. And that one handled. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, center fielder, Louis.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Now a chance for Luis Robert Jr. White Sox down a run. In the dirt, and the runner holds. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. We played 4. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the White Sox nothing. One out, bases empty.
Number 8.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Gallen back to work. And that one in the air center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Shout out to the 5, man. Hit that like and sub, y'all. Keep going till I get traded, man. Know what's taking so long.
It's the Arizona. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Wiz. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Tommy Troy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
W pretty military medal folded hands, medium skin tone.
Troy with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And that's way high. And that's ball 2.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. Guys in that position, you get them to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, base is empty.
Damn, that shit looks mad, Rhea.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can.
You said, damn, that shit looks mad real? Yeah, bro.
Get there, and it's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the first. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. And we're back. Second inning set to go. This is Corbin Carroll. Wiz back to work. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Adrian Del Castillo stands in now and watches strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Got him swinging.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Gurriel. Out to short, Baldwin. Fires across the diamond, and they get the out.
The designated hitter, Jack Sawinski.
And now Jack Sawinski.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Onto the track, but he makes the catch. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the White Sox nothing. Back at right field. Now, Wiz.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That one fouled off. Vaught measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. That one the other way, and there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he drifted into the opposite field gap. I'm sure he'll be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Benintendi up here. Runner on the go in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
W W W W W W W. Ilson Gillian military medal folded hands, medium skin tone. W. Stream. Peace and love chat. Hope y'all all are enjoying the stream. Twitter at Razasoza, TikTok at Razadagrati, YouTube Razadagrati.
Yo, Gillian, appreciate it, y'all. Spam that shit.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. One down, runner at third. Ramos, the next to hit.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Slings it across. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Looks like I'm gonna win it, y'all.
That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Just missed.
1-1.
Next offering upstairs. Right side, Vaughn. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So up next, Jordan Lawler went deep in the ball game last night. That one's in there. That's strike one. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Troy batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Ball.
Just off the outside edge. 2-1. There's a strike. And that's outside.
Man, he went, bro.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Toro in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Troy, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's down and away.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That's a little bit low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Wiz calls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
And now, Adrian Del Castillo. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air.
Me.
And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 2 down. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's 0 for 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. The throw to first. That's out number 3. So they go quietly there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. All tied 1-1.
Number 8.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, it's almost unfair that he can just pull that knuckleball out of his pocket and float it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Not close with that one. And that is ball one. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Diamondbacks down quickly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here on the south side, top 6. And now here is Tommy Troy. Wiz back to work. In the air to left down the line. Ramos sizes this one up. And there's one down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Toro batting with one down, takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up. By throwing the curveball, add some velocity to it on the next pitch, can't catch up.
One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Wiz makes the grab for the second out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. That one ripped. Robert going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down that time. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that one fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball...
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder, and I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, he's just got to get ready for the next one and make a play.
Del Castillo in the box now, takes strike one. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
I mean, trying to hit that pitch immediately after seeing a good fastball in the pitch before, just a brutal task, man. I don't envy this at all. You almost have to sit fastball and hope you get one you can put in place so you don't have to deal with the potential of seeing the knuckleball with 2 strikes.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Strike in there. Throw. Save. And the go ahead run is now in scoring position. Man at second. Goes down looking.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Jack Sawinski. And that one fouled off.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Ripped down the line. Way back there. It's got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you executed. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next pitch is outside. Squirts away a little bit. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Two outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the White Sox DH, Wiz.
Number 8.
and that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and whipped it into the outfield.
Benintendi to the plate. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Runner on the move. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. And here is Brian Ramos.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Lawler. And there are two down. Go ahead run is at third. Here's the catcher, Matt Thaiss. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the second baseman, Chase Meidroff.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Hit on the ground to short. Lawler. They take the force out. They miss a big chance. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Penn Murphy.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
What do you mean him have beef?
Line drive caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Not close, and it deflects away. Huge wild pitch there. Winning run is in scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that will end the inning. Here on the south side, bottom of the 12th inning now. There's Benintendi to start it off. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, this came apart right there. A 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Across is the winning run.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Then that little pause while I thought I was getting traded. I think after this game I'm gonna get traded, chat.
And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Chicago White Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, it's trade deadline day. Always an interesting day on the MLB schedule. Usually a lot of excitement for fans and stress for the front offices. What about the teams and specifically the players?
Boog, I think there are three perspectives. You're that guy that's saying, hey, I want to get traded somewhere, maybe to a contender, maybe to a place that I have an opportunity to play every day. On the flip side, you're that guy that's very content with where you are. You've heard some rumors, perhaps. You can't wait until the deadline has come and gone, and you're still staying put. And then the third person is that teammate that's looking and saying, we got a shot. I hope we add the piece or two that we need that'll put us over the top.
First pitch coming your way next. One out, runner at second. Wiz will hit next. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it for the second out. Here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Marcell Ozuna. Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. Up onto the patio and out of here. That one felt good. Home run number 15 on the year. And we're level. It's 1-1.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with a home run.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Waters makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That one the other way. Reaching down, makes the catch. 1 out, base is empty. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And he hits a ground ball right side. India over to first in time. And Benintendi is out. Brian Ramos steps to the plate for the White Sox. Cut on and lifted in the air. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And there's a hit. Back at right field, bottom of the 8th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Wiz. MacArthur back to work. Short hop liner, handled it short. The throw to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Well, one-run game. Marcell Ozuna steps in for the Royals. Swing and a ball line to center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Wiz with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big
Man, look,
downfall
all you
for
traded,
the
man.
loss.
Now the number 2 hitter, Darryl Myers. Ripped on a line. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
2 on, 1 out. Wiz digs in now. On the ground to second, might be 2. Witt for 1, and that's 2. 1 down. Connor Norby steps in for the Royals. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Leaping, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the series, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads.
Makes the grab, 1 down. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Drew Waters. That one is absolutely belted. Going back. And it's off the wall. Into second. Started after it. Appeal to first. And that's a swing, according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And that extends the inning.
When you trade it, I'm sending like the season, yo.
Benintendi up here. 3-0 down. Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the dirt, but kept close. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Double steal. Just a weak fly ball this time. And makes the grab. And that is that. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And that one hammered. That's back. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Wiz, 1 for 3.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And no one can get there. The throw to third. The tag out. Wiz did not have a banner showing in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an
Bro, I ain't get traded. Simulating this shit, huh? Alright, y'all. So we did win the Cy Young Award. And for the best pitcher, and we got Rookie of the Year, All-Star appearance. But I ain't get fucking traded, man. Fuck, man. Alright, Chad, I'm gonna take a break from MLB, man, since I ain't get traded. I'll be playing some different other games, though. I'm gonna do a poll later on in the week to see if y'all want me to continue the year too. If not, you know, let me know, y'all. Make sure you hit that like button, man. I'm off here till next round, y'all.